Welcome back, everybody, to Tomb Raider 3. I am Badass Games, and now we're going to continue on the last level that we get to select from, which is Nevada. And which is pretty cool, because in the next level after this one, I lose all of my weapons, and I have no med packs. I think they save one med pack. But I do get to keep all of my save crystals, by the way. So, yeah, that's basically what's going to happen is I'm going to go through this level, and I'm going to try and use as much weapons as I possibly can. In fact, I got a post here from ClueFast that asked me if I could use all my guns on all of the people, so basically just like cycle through my guns as I kill people. And so that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm just going to be using some insane combinations, so check it out, like right off the bat. I'm going to pull out my rocket launcher. I'm going to see how well this thing works against some of these crows or vultures that are in the air. Horribly. I don't think I can hit him. Let's see what happens if he comes closer. No, still no go. How about now? Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Alright, you gotta be pretty close, I guess, to do it. Here, how about the snake? Nice, okay. So with those out of the way, let's see, nothing, let's use a harpoon gun for a while, because, yeah, I'd have, some limited ammo for that, so, whoops, that's not the fire button. Oh, well, it takes out the, well, no, I want to pick that up. I'm just, like, wasting ammo and not even caring. So there's a rocket right there behind that snake, by the way, and that's the only item in this large starting area for Nevada. And once we have all that stuff, let's continue down this corridor here. There's going to be a movable block that you'll see right there to the left. And I'm going to leave that there because I have to move that eventually anyway, but if you want to move it, there are some shotgun shells underneath it. But I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to be moving that anyway, and I'll be getting those here in a little bit. So you hear that snake down there. I'm actually going to go down there here in a second, because that is the first secret. And in order to get down there safely, you have to drop over here from the right edge of this, because there is some barbed wire here, and you don't want to get hit by that. So, yeah, oh, I got the harpoon gun. 2 shots the harpoon gun takes out a snake. That's interesting. I really like this level, too. It's very linear, and, by that, if you're not too familiar with the terminology of linear gameplay, basically I mean that you have to do one thing before you can go do another. I prefer linear gameplay over non-linear gameplay. Now, don't get me wrong, I do like non-linear gameplay. Non-linear gameplay would be like in St. Francis Folly, where you can go to any of the 4 God rooms in any order at all. That is non-linear. I mean, I do like that sort of gameplay, but usually the designers have they have it set up so if you do it in a certain order, then you get a special thing. And I really don't like that, because, like, let's say that there's 5 different things that you can do, and if you do them in a certain order, then you get something special. Well, that means that there's a 5 factorial, there's 120 different possible ways to go through that. And I'm not about to play the game 120 different times to see exactly what is the proper combination. Are you kidding me? I would get so bored with the game after that. That's the only reason why I don't like non-linear gameplay, is because of that mysterious aspect. But other than that, I do enjoy it, like I said. Okay, so, yeah, there's a stealth bomber that goes over our head. It seemed like it was going pretty slow. I would imagine that if it was that close to me, it would be going a lot faster. They do travel faster than the speed of sound. Okay, so what do I want to use on this snake that's up here? I'm going to use my grenade launcher. Oh, I just like watching parts fly all over the place. So cool. Alright, now we want to head over here. This part is kind of weird, like, the ultimate goal is over there, where I'm facing. I guess you can't see it. It's too far and it's getting shaded out, but to get over there, we actually want to fall down here. Be careful, though, because if you fall in the wrong spot, you'll fall down into the quicksand, and you don't want to do that because you will die. Alright, but over here there's a large med pack. Alright, then, after we do that, we want to go ahead and head on over to that area that I was looking at just a second ago. And to do that, we want to run and jump to this tile here. I almost went to the wrong tile. And yeah. Again, also, like I said, I do like this level because it is also very short compared to the other levels. So, like in London, oh my goodness, those levels are long, and I'm so glad that I'm through with those. So here's the ultimate goal, right here into this water. And there is nothing in this water. Kind of strange. I would imagine like a designer would have been like, here, let's place something over here in this corner, you know? But they didn't do that. I don't know. Usually that's how they do things, so. But we can climb out over here and head on over here. And this leads us to a large open area. And let me take out my harpoon gun, because that thing's fun. Not really. It has a reload time. The only weapon that has a reload time, besides the rocket launcher, but the rocket launcher has a reason for having a reload time. Okay, so we're gonna hop over here, and this is gonna spawn a vulture. Another vulture. Where's he at? There he is. See how the harpoon gun fares against this guy. It's going underneath him. Alright, I need to use a different gun. How about the Uzis? Yeah, one thing I noticed about this game when I first played it is that they don't give you a whole lot of Uzi ammo. Like, compared to Tomb Raider 2 and Tomb Raider 1, there's barely any ammo. Like, I remember in Tomb Raider 1, if you don't use the Uzis, you end up with so many Uzi ammo, Uzi rounds. It's incredible. And you use them toward the end, but you pretty much never run out because they always have plenty for you. But speaking of Uzi ammo, there is some right over here. And we'll pick that up. And now we're going to head on over to the second secret. Fortunately, all three of the secrets come pretty early in the game, in this level. So we're going to get those out of the way pretty quick, and we can just continue on and not even have to worry about them anymore. The second secret's down there. You see the climbable wall in front of Lara. Well, we're going to use that. And the reason why they have those separations there is to make sure that you do not try and climb back up to the top. They want you to go in the water if you come down here to get the secret. So you put yourself up here and you walk into here to claim the second secret, which contains some MP5 clips, and I believe they also contain Desert Eagle clips. So let's get that. Now, let's get out of here. And then we get to fall into the water, and there are items in the water, so this is the reason why I didn't fall into the... Oops! Well, I took a lot of fall damage from that. This is the reason why I didn't come into the water when I first came in this area, is because I was going to end up coming in here anyway to get back from the secret. But there are some Uzi clips there, there's some shotgun shells here, and also there are some more Uzi clips here. And that's not all. Over here, underneath this first waterfall, there is some flares, and then on the other side of this rock to my left, there are some more shotgun shells. So there we have it. Now we got to get out of this water, and we got to get back up to where I was at. And the exit to this water is right here, and now we can climb up. And where we want to be is actually on that stone right ahead of me, because there's the climbable wall that'll take us back up to the entrance to this area. But the thing is there's a slope right in front of me, so if I try to get over to it, I'll actually miss it. And then here's another ledge where they actually programmed it so you can't grab the ledge. And I hate it when they do that, you know, I really don't like it when they do that. But you have to just run and jump and not grab in order to make that jump. Okay, now we're standing here. If we fall off here, we come to this ledge that has some shotgun shells on them. And we can get back up pretty easily. We don't have to go back in the water. We just gotta get over here to the corner and then angle Lara to jump and just land on this ledge. Now straight ahead is that platform that I wanted to be on to access that climbable wall. So let's climb this thing as slowly as Lara possibly can do it. Okay, so here's another comment that I got from Kiwi Madnez. I don't know how to say that person's name, but this person said, "Hey, Badass Games, what do I think of the new Tomb Raider game since she is only 21 and has to survive on an island of her own and trust her instincts?" And I replied, "I think she'll need therapy afterwards." And apparently, the person didn't like my response. But seriously, I think that if I had to go through something like that, I would need therapy. I actually watched the gameplay trailer that they had, not the trailer, but the demo that they played at E3 this year, and it looks incredible. It looks like they added a lot of cool survival instinct aspects to the game, and but I think it's also going to be a lot similar to the new style of Tomb Raider, and I really kind of wish they'd go back to this old style. Of course, this is kind of outdated and not nearly as fast-paced, but I do enjoy this running, jumping, and just, you know, the blocks are really laid out. They have a, you know, definition to where you need to stand and everything, and I like that. Whereas in the other Tomb Raider games, it's more like just run and do stuff. Not very systematic, but not as systematic, I should say. There's a snake right there that I just took care of. One shot from the Desert Eagle. Of course, man, that Desert Eagle is awesome. Okay, now we hop over here, and then there's some more stealth bombers going at less than Mach 1 through the air. Now there's a shortcut, a slight shortcut right here where you can stand and you can face. As long as you have her angled, you'll hit a slope and you'll slide down backwards. You're able to grab the ledge and shimmy over. But I'm not going to take the shortcut. I'm actually going to do it the way that they actually designed the game. Only because just to show you that this is here and this is the reason why this is here. They didn't expect you to jump over that thing, I don't think. But I could be wrong about that. So we get shimmy over here and pull ourselves up. And over there is a climbable wall, but also above Lara is a monkey bar thing. We can use that to get over to the climbable wall. Now be careful, if you fall down, you will probably take some fall damage. And end up back in the water, most likely. We don't want that to happen. So, we pull ourselves up here and we notice this thing right here. We can't use it because we don't have the key. But let's take a look around here. There's a small med pack, and also, if we light a flare and go over here into this corner, we'll notice something else. A boulder, which is lined up perfectly for that detonator. So, we have an idea of what's going to come as soon as we get that key. But this wire, we follow it down and we see this TNT box, but we actually want to come down here before we blow that up later on to claim some flares that are in this little cubby area. Once we have that, we can just head on out. So that way we have a, you know, collection of items for the level. That's basically the only reason why I went down there and got that. All this stuff is going to be gone by the time I complete this level. So, oh, I didn't grab this save crystal. What am I thinking? So yeah, that's the 3 items that are up here. Now, the way we want to go in order to get that detonator key is down that cave there where the water's coming out. And we actually want to jump and slide backwards on this slope and then grab it so we can shimmy on over. And now, a couple things you could do if you don't care about items. There's an item right over there I'm going to grab here in a second, but you could just run and jump and grab in the air to land on that little platform that's sticking out there. But like I said, I am actually going to get the items, so we don't want to run. What am I thinking? Oh, and I fell off! At least I didn't die. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and climb all the way back up to that area, and I'll see you guys there. Alright, I'm back pretty close to where I was going to be. I'm actually going to do the shortcut now since I had to come back this way anyway. And what you want to do if you want to just take the little shortcut, you really don't gain much time, but you do gain enough to be considerable. You want to make sure you're all the way to the right here, and all the way to the forward, and then take a step to the left, and then angle her to the right, and then just jump over the slope. Make sure you grab before the end of that, and then you can shimmy over. And you don't have to worry about using the monkey bars and climbing up and all that other stuff. So it's probably easier to take the shortcut. I just wanted to show you that. Okay, so this is the part where I failed at just a second ago, and what I did is I tried to do the quote-unquote walking jog. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, like I said in Aldwych, or not Aldwych, but where was that? I forget what it was called. Okay, but yeah, I wasn't all the way back against the wall, and that's what caused me to not make that, so... Anyway, here we go. So we jump and we grab and we slide and then we jump again, because that's a sliding platform. And we can climb up here to claim a small med pack. And now that we have that, you could shimmy over. And yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do, is you want to stand all the way back, jump and grab at this, and then shimmy over to the right. And this is going to place Lara above another slope platform. And the slope platform is in front of another platform that you can stand on, so you can use that to easily get over to this point here. Now we got to be careful because we can overshoot this pretty easily, but what you do is you actually just stand at this edge, and then you aim for the corner, basically line up Lara's head at the corner, and then you should be able to make that pretty simple. But you want to stop as soon as you get on the thing. I almost walked straight into the water after that. And yes, if you get into the water at any point in this area, you have to climb all the way back up to the top. So we got to be careful not to fall back into that water. Alright, so here we go. We're over here, and now, before I go claim the next secret, I'm going to use my MP5 on a snake. Wow, the MP5 sort of sucks on a snake. Okay, the next secret and final secret of the level is underneath this rock. There is a place we can climb up right here to claim the next secret. Let's see how well this MP5 works on this snake. I mean, it gets rid of him quick, but I would imagine like maybe 1 or 2 shots from that thing would do it the job, but whatever. There's some Uzi clips in this secret, and that's all. And that is the last secret. Now we get to just finish the level. Okay, now what we want to do is head on over here. I'm going to grab my rocket launcher again, because there's going to be some guys that want to bash Lara's face in. They don't have any weapons or anything, and they're going to go up against me with a rocket launcher? What are they thinking? Like, this guy comes straight at me like, hey. And I'm like, hey. Sweet. Now there's an area we can climb up right here, and this is exactly where we want to go. And if you notice the water mill there, I don't know, I didn't really show you, but what we want to do is we want to divert some water flow to flow and go across that water mill. And am I forgetting something? No, I don't think so. Oh, okay, I'm forgetting a save crystal, but that's fine. I think I can go back and get it. Anyway, let's continue on. Now we come into this area. This is the trough where the water will flow once we divert it. Okay. Inside of here there's going to be another... Oh, I can't use that against a vulture, but there is a vulture. Let's see how well the Desert Eagle fares against this guy. He's somewhere around here. I think he's pretty high. Oh, there he is. He's dead. Sweet. Okay, now... we want to be careful because if we go too far into this water, we will get sucked down and we'll have to climb all the way back up because the water will take us all the way back down into the large valley. But we can jump in this water and we will be safe. There's a gate here, and the lever to open that gate is right here. And we want to do this now because later on this is where the water will be diverted from, and so this area would be, you know, it wouldn't be filled with water at all. And we wouldn't be able to pull that lever. So, yeah, we need to get that done right now in order to claim those Desert Eagle clips. And now we'll hop over here and dispose of a snake. And continue over here. There is some grenades. Yeah, finally we get some grenade pickups, you know? It's been forever since I picked up some grenades. But be careful of the snake that's hiding in the bush. Did I see another vulture? I do see another vulture. Alright. So that's that, and that's all the items, I believe, here. So there are no other items here. So let's fall into the water, and over here by these reddish stones there is a lever that we need to pull. And this lever is going to open a gate that is underneath the water right here. And as soon as we enter this thing, there's a lever that we need to pull here. And this is going to open up the similar gate on the other side of this little trench that we're swimming through right now. But also note that there is this lever here that we need to pull too. And this is going to open up a door at the outlet of this area that's going to give us access to a switch, and that switch is what we need to pull in order to divert the water. Okay, so there's the gate that we opened with the first lever, there's the gate that we opened with the second lever, and then here is the switch that will divert the water. And also, well, by diverting the water, okay, it caused the water to turn the water mill, and with that water mill turned, it raised the what is it? I don't even know what it was called. It raised this platform that we can now get into that contains the detonator key, and that's exactly what we came here to get in the first place. The way that I'm going to go to get down is actually this way, because there are 3 pickups that we can get. There's a large med pack here in the corner, and there's a small med pack over there on that ledge. We need to do a running jump in order to grab that. And you can see the rocket that we're going to get here in a second, or you could have seen it there in the lower right hand corner. Now we need to do a running jump back because we have to, we want to get down from this way. And this is where we diverted the water from, so just so you know, we want to drop here, and we want to walk to the edge, and we want to be careful. We want to angle ourselves for that waterfall there, that entranceway, and then just kind of jump inside of there to claim a rocket. Now we still don't want to fall into the water. The water is bad. It will take us all the way back down, and I don't want to do that. I did it once already, and luckily I did it earlier. And there we go. Back out. Now we still got to get onto that platform there. We can do that by coming to the corner and then doing a standing jump and landing perfectly on that tile. And then we can do a running jump over to this platform. And then we're almost out of this area. Come to this corner and do a running jump over to that red rock. And then just be careful as you come out of here. And you'll should land safely on this sand in the desert. And there it is, the water mill's turning because the water's been diverted to do so. So, that save crystal that I mentioned earlier is over here, and I'm actually curious if I can still get that. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can. But we gotta be careful because there is another guy up in here to my right. And he's dead now. Yeah, I can still get that save crystal. I pretty much knew I could, but over here in this corner, this is the detonator key. This is definitely what we need to do to use in order to detonate that TNT that we saw. And so let's go back and do that now that we have everything that we came here for. And we got to be careful. And like you could fall in the water if you wanted to, and you could just get right back up to the detonator place. But we should be careful and just try to get back this way because this would be quicker. So just kind of retrace your steps in order to get back. You want to head for that platform over there. Be careful here, and yeah, I'm gonna do a running jump. And now we want to head for that central platform there. Jump and grab in the air so that way you don't hit your head. And then we want to head for that platform over there in the distance. Or not. I'll just die. Man, why do I always do that? Yeah, I haven't saved, so I gotta do all that. All of it over again. And hopefully maybe I don't take away a whole lot of life this time. Okay, guys, I'll see you back here, and I will fail less for you, I promise. Alright, guys, I'm back at this spot, finally. That took forever. So I'm going to save my game in case I don't make this jump again. And you know, honestly, I thought for sure I was going to be able to make that, at least into the water, and that way I would have been safe, but no, the game had to kill me. It had to. Okay, so I just got to get back over to that ledge over there, and let's see. Run and jump in the air. Oh, I still failed at it, but at least I landed on the ledge. Okay, so apparently that's not the way to go. Unfortunately, I can't show you the proper way. I'm pretty sure I made it couple times I played the level, but I don't. Oh well, I guess I just have to live with this. All right, now the goal. Oh no! Oh, my bad. I wanted to be down there anyway. The goal is to get over to that detonator switch, and we can do that by doing a backflip on the wall here. This is the ledge that I landed on accidentally. I should have stayed there. And we want to aim for this climbable wall, but we want to watch Lara's head, because we hit that, we might actually fall down to the bottom. We don't want that. We're so close to the thing here. So, yeah, I have a rule now. If I die, I can't save the game until I die. And when I die, I can't save the game until I get to the point just before where I died. Now be careful when you light this thing, because it's going to release that boulder with a delayed reaction. And then we come down here and we notice that the TNT has exploded, and we can use that to our advantage because it left us with some platforms we can jump and climb around on. Totally awesome. They totally stole that idea from Natla's Mines. Okay, so we gotta get over. Now this jump I think sucked. Kinda hard to do. No, that seemed pretty simple. I think I missed one time, but whatever. Okay, so now we're actually in the final puzzle area of this level, and I'll be able to quit and call it good. For this level, I'll be able to render it, upload it, and make you guys happy. That's exactly what I want to do. Don't touch this fence. It will kill you instantly. Now, there are some grenades on the ground here, so don't forget to pick that up. It's surrounded by these bushes when you enter this area. Now, yeah, that you see the guys walking around in there, and if you notice, they don't look like military police. They look like thug-type guys. I'm a little confused as to why they're actually in the area there, and why are they weaponless? Are they just exploring? They're like hippies or something? I have no idea. Okay, the first place that we want to go is actually up here. It's kind of hard to see, but you may bypass it and head over into the area with the large building. But this is where we want to be. There are two levers in this water. There's one here on the wall, and it's going to open up a door, and I'll show you where that's at here in a little bit. And this lever right here opens up another door that we can use to hop over that fence without electrocuting ourselves. The switch to turn off the electric fence is actually inside of the area, so we have to pretty much open up a way to get in there. Alright, now the way I want to go is actually back, the way I came. I'm pretty sure it's this way? Yeah. Alright. Climb back underneath this. And I'm right back where I started. This is actually the same area that I came from. And I'm going to head over here, and instead of going back to the beginning, I'm going to head to the left. And this will take me down into this area. I've been using the Desert Eagle like mad since I got here, by the way, since I restarted. Just blowing away these snakes. Inside, this is the door that we opened with one of the levers, and inside of here, there's a switch. And this switch is going to actually flood the tall building that I mentioned before. And there are no items right here, but this right here is the end of the level. I just need a four-wheeler to make this jump. There's another stealth bomber. They hardly got a view of him though. Okay, so let's head back, and we're gonna head basically the same way that I went before, except I'm gonna take the other route that is up there. That is down there, actually. Alright, and I guess I'll mention a comment here. I got a comment from Scott Lvl13, and he replied to my city walkthrough where I fought Sophia, And he says that he remembers that level. He had no idea how to do this when he was like 6, and he stood there with just shooting rockets at her, trying to kill her, and ended up cheating to pass the level. So that level, yeah, that boss fight is not obvious what you need to do. They put, I'll take care of these guys. They put an electrical panel on a block that you have to shoot with your guns, and I would intuitively think that you need to use it, but you also can't touch Sophia. So it's like, what the heck? Like, how do I do this? And the entire time I just gotta get bombarded with missiles and everything? Yeah, that's exactly what you have to do, and it's just counterintuitive to what you need to do, and it's hard to figure out. So I don't blame you, man. That makes a lot of sense, what you need to do, or what you did. Okay, so this is the area that we flooded, and this is the tall building that I was mentioning before. And if you go through here, this just takes us back to the 2 levers that we pulled. This door is now open, and this is the door that we opened with one of those levers also, and we can use this to do a running jump over the fence and into the secure area. Now we gotta be careful because there is some epic music and some hippies in here. Where are they? There's one. Oh, there's another one. They look like bikers. I don't know what is that on their back. Oh, there's another one. Luckily, I got my Desert Eagle ready. I have no idea. I'll have to look at that up. If anybody knows anything about that emblem on their back, or like what these guys are here for, then please post a comment and let us know. Oh, I didn't get. I still got the key. My bad. There's another one there caught behind that wall, and he's like, "Let me out of here!" And as soon as I do, I'm gonna kill him anyway. Alright. So inside of here, there's the 4-wheeler that we need. We just gotta get that on the outside. Now this hippie that's about to... He should be climbing over this thing here in a second. There he is. This guy drops a small med pack. He's like the only guy that drops anything in this level. So don't forget to pick that up. And also, over here in this corner, there are some Uzi ammo. And I'm not too sure. I don't think I'm going to be using those, because as soon as I finish with this level, all my weapons are gone. I can't stress that enough. I can't believe it. I wasted all that time collecting all that stuff. But what we need to do here is we actually want to ride this 4-wheeler up to the roof. But we got to be careful because we can overshoot it, and we'll shoot right into that electric fence and kill ourselves. So we got to sort of take it slow, use the brake, and stop dead on top of the roof here. Over here in the corner there is a access card, and that's going to allow us to get access to the generator. Now we can hop on our bike, and I'm actually curious, like, by coming up here on the bike, it lifts that platform that you see right there, and that's supposed to let us get on top of there without the bike. I'm not sure how to actually raise that thing without using the bike to get up on top of there, so I'm not too crazy as to... I just don't understand what the point of that is. And there's very little in this game where that doesn't make sense. A lot of the stuff makes sense, and it's there for a reason, so... and that's one thing I really, really like about this game. With the exception of that small detail. Okay, this is where the generator access card goes, and it's going to open up this gate and release that guy that I'm going to put a bullet into his chest. I'm going to lift... Oh, apparently she wants to hop up there. I'm going to pull this lever, and this is going to shut off the electricity. I forgot to mention that there is a switch on the gate itself, but if you try to press it without turning the generator off, you're going to kill yourself. So it's important that we turn the generator off before we go pull the switch that I'm about to go pull right now. So yeah, do not pull this switch without turning the generator off. It will kill you. It's a death trap. But since the generator's off, we're safe, we can pull it, and we can get on our 4-wheeler to get the heck out of here. Okay, so the way we want to go now is over here to the right, if I can make it. Nope, I'm going to hit the wall, which is fine. Just do a little reverse, and then make our way over to here. Now, there's the final jump. Now, before I actually end this level, I'm going to go through my items and see just exactly how much stuff I have, because I've been collecting items since the beginning of this game, and I have barely used anything. So I have 56 save crystals, I have 77 small med packs, 37 large med packs, 228 flares, 69 harpoons, 9 grenades, which I've used a lot of, 19 rockets, 1353 MP5 rounds, and 1162 Uzi rounds, 77 Desert Eagle rounds, which I've used the Desert Eagle quite a bit, and 38 shotgun shells, which I don't think I use a shotgun too often, but I have used it. So there you have it. That's all the items that I'm about to lose, minus the 56 save crystals. I'm pretty sure I retained those, and 1 small med pack. So next time you see my inventory, I'm only going to have these 3 things here: the small med pack, the save crystal, and the statistics. And everything else is going to be gone. So that is the way of Nevada, though. Let's get this done and over with.
You crazy geek freak. What kind of stunt is that to pull? Let's take her in.
She don't look much like one of them. Maybe she's an eco-terrorist or something.
And they wear hot pants, huh?
I'm pretty sure that one guy is Tony's voice actor. The one with the deeper voice. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Nevada Desert is complete. I completed it in less than 30 minutes. I found all the secrets and I didn't use a med pack. It's pretty easy to get through that level without using a med pack. So there you have it. I will see you guys in the high security compound on Badass Games, and you're watching Tomb Raider 3. I'll see you next time.